So for this version of Clumsy Dad Fixes Things, this is my Audi A6 C7 out here. I want to install ambient lighting, but I think it's too big a task. Like I'm fairly sure I can't do it, but I'm going to try. So let's just see. It was my good friend Ali who sent it to me. AliExpress, once I exchanged some money. So the instructions rather are in Chinese, but sure look. So I've jumped a couple of steps ahead with this interior. I've lifted up this part. I don't really want to disconnect it. Like I hope I don't have to, because there's a few sensors under here. I've taken out this panel, which is, it just clips out with trim tools. And now there's two 8mm bolts in here and here. So I want to take this unit and this ashtray out, because it means I'll be able to run wiring for the ambient lights under it. So I'm gonna give that a try now, see if I can remove this unit and then get a clear pathway so there's no random wires running anywhere through the car. That's one of them, and that's the other 38mm. So with the two of them out, it's loose, and I'm kind of hoping it just pulls. Does it? Oh, it's closing. Some microphone wire stuck there. It does just kind of come out. I hope I can get this back in now as well. Also, this isn't the standard cable for the aircon unit. This is an adapter from the screen that I put in. So with some maneuvering and pulling, I did get it out, and here it is. I actually replaced the cigarette lighter only recently, so you can see it's quite new, because it was blowing all the fuses in the car. This would have been a much easier method to go with. But now I have some free space to try and run wiring through here and see how I get on with that. So I'm going to have to mark out where I want the lights to go. I want it across this bar and then run it across here. So I'll give that a try. So as I want to run it up here, I'm going to remove these trim pieces so I can get it tucked in and it's solid and it's not going anywhere. There is a little tool, actually I might go get that tool, where you can push stuff in, but I just think it'll still stick out, so I'm gonna go this route and take these out. It's hard to do with one hand. Ooh. Easy now. Come on. Nope. Maybe better trim tool, that one's kind of broken. So it is this trim piece, which I've never actually removed this one before. Oh, it's just clip out like the rest of them. I'm never heavy-handed with this stuff. Like, always real easy with it. So I get my next door neighbour to help me sometimes, and he just comes in and takes it straight out, and it does be fine. So I'm gonna just go at this with a trim removal tool to make sure that it's easy removed and all good. So yeah, it's pretty standard trim. Just got in under, pop it out a bit. It starts to remove. Stiff there. Might have the leverage I need actually to put the ambient strip in now, so I might need to remove it any further. Give this a go. So as of now, this is kind of becoming more of a, oh god, can I do this, rather than any sort of demonstration video, because my own demonstration would probably most likely cause you to absolutely destroy your own car. But sure, look, I'll keep going. You've joined me now where I'm hugely out of my depth, so I think I have to wire this in here. This is the control box, main control. I have all these wires kind of, I'll fix them later, but they're running to and fro, so I have to cut this with a wire cutter, this brown and this red, and then use a T connector to wire the main box in. But then technically once it's on, we should actually see them light up. So I've used the wire stripper to strip out this one and this red one just a little bit, so I can put on these T connectors. So I'm back at it, probably doing things that I should have just done in the beginning. I've had to remove the whole gearbox, or the shifter cover, and I'm down to the bare bones on this, so I'm going to remove this ashtray again and start creating some space. I'm just going to tape back these wires and see if I can route these properly, because I had a nightmare last night trying to put them in under the ashtray. The ashtray just kept getting stuck and I was getting nowhere. Also, I'd been at it for about 621 hours, so I was just fatigued. So gonna try again, see how far I get. So I have found this tiny little gap. You can see where, oh, you don't even know if you can see it on camera, the loop of the wall fishing. There's a wall fishing tool. See it moving in there? So I reckons if I can pull this in, I can get it through. Let's see. Yep, so that has worked. I am either an absolute genius or a complete and utter moron, and I'm doing it the wrong way, and it's really tough the way I'm doing it. I'd actually say that's probably more accurate, but look, it worked. So you push this through, and you'd be like, get this lad here, and he's running down. You see, here, fishy, fishy, here, fishy. Stick him in your hook. And he's in there, and they're like, all right, sound, come here, come here. You pull him on through. So now he's hooked in. There he is, look, he's out. Pow! Fishy, fishy. And we run him easy, easy, all the way through. And then he meets this lad. I'm going to pull him up here to the box. So I have fished 4 out of 5 through, but this is the footwell one, and it has this big huge tick box on the back of it. So I don't know how I'm going to work this one out, but I have an idea. So I reckons if I fish it through, I can use a trim tool to give that a bit of leverage, and it'll just about come out. I'm only new to this, and while I'd love to show an instruction of it, it's just me holding this phone. So we'll see.